Hello everyone, Sigmulator here. Welcome back to Alan Wake 2. I have a new microphone, so hopefully that will fix the audio issues I've been sporadically having. I've read all those, looked at all that. I think I looked at all that. What's this? I need to find the code for that. Oh. What's the code in here? Can't remember. No, okay. Might have been this. Yeah, I think that's for that over there. Okay, so A is 1, B is 2, C is 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. J is 0. K is 1 and L is also 2. Hold on. Arthur Quincy. LPR. P isn't on the sheet. I wonder. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2, 6 maybe. Two, 6, 2. No. You again. Right, what am I currently doing? Come with a new plan, examine the files in the locked cell. Oh yeah. This is where Scratch was. Oh, did we let them all go? Poor Yako.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Bright Falls. KE. Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But for now, I need to ask if there is anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There is a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists. on the art they create. It wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time now. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. Hey, make a note to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching of numerous federal violation codes. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You're not, expletive, listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? You let me out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative.
Wake isn't the first person the Dark Presence disguised itself as.
Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35, additional details regarding the Shadow, A010, have been discovered. Redacted and Redactive, both present during the AWE report, reported seeing a woman named Barbara Yeager in Bright Falls at the time. Yeager was a former actress and Bright Falls resident who emigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake, very much like Alice. And was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Yeager's appearance is likely a case of the Shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the Shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. Current hypotheses are: A. The Shadow can manifest as artists or individuals tangentially words are hard, involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B. The Shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, within Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file 38 there for the full report. Alright then.
The lake is a gateway to the Dark Place.
Situation. At approximately 1900 hours on 13th September 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake, a known threshold to what researchers theorize is the origin dimension of A040, the Shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available Shadow-specific equipment, Lot 411B, has been approved for use in the field. Objectives: to confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and severity, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment, perform a limited profile sweep of the area, and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information: relevant operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
It's a big word. Description: based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of the severed cord still attached. Eyewitnesses' accounts suggest that the item possesses the ability to alter reality, the changes being based on Redacted. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, passing this item's effect from that of the lake. Oh, for God's sake. English! Hard! Passing this item's effect from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for occurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of the item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect or the threshold of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recording material from Dr. Hartman after becoming a redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Yeager, likely a physical manifestation of a redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE35. However, it is unclear what the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion. The light switch is a possible OOP, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on second-hand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine the classification and precise effect of the item. There.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
Well, that's not good.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
Trusting Wake. Back to profiling.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want. The clicker can make that ending come true.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying.
Cool. Right, now what? Ask Estevez about the clicker. Sure. This is the third time this week I come in for late shift and there's no coffee in the machine. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard.
Much better than me.
Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using, Lucy? Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Dude, I'm trying to read. Be quiet. I will get to you in a minute. Is it a federal offence to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offence that I need to share my desk space with your late night impulse buys? Yes, it is. You have been warned, admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels. Yep, we've seen that already. Hey gang, the annual... Dude, I'm trying to read. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly waiting for is upon us, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with your community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated in the community... I think I might have read this already.
An electrical lock system with no failsafe. Smart.
Is it though? Okay, maybe I didn't read this. Alright, cool. What do you say? Need power to disengage the locked fuse box in the basement. Where are you? Oh, there you are.
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect Water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake. When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake. The nightmare that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing, not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it a cult. It was genius. Just a name did half the work. Made people too scared to go into the woods at night. Business 101. Fear is a great motivator.
Interesting. Right. Here we go.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks buy in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Jaakko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side.
Cool.
If the cult is killing Taken, then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party. Invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Jaakko. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Oh, Jesus. There we go. Cult ritual failed to destroy Nightingale because the book has interrupted it. Cool.
Doesn't make sense.
Nope. There we go. That's not quite finished yet. Still missing something. Cult wasn't working for or with Wake or Scratch, operating on their own. Cult thinks Wake is responsible for Taken. Believe killing him will stop this. No, that's not gonna work. I'm afraid, boys.
Nope.
Cult of the Tree targets people already corrupted by the Dark Presence. The goal is to protect the community. There we go. Which was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Purpose to the cult ritual. Alright, cool. That's that as far as I can do for now. What's story? No, still can't do anything with you.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Vito, Vito.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah, what were you? Okay, so I need to keep an eye out for those symbols, wherever they are. Can I open that? No. I don't have a rifle currently, so you can go in there. Copy log charm. Stick you in there. Anything around here? Oh, what was that? Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion. Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to the shadow is suspected but not confirmed. Physical wounds are minimal, light abrasions, possible mild concussion. Continued observation shows no signs of increased aggression in subject. Subject remains aware and coherent, a starkly different progression than other victims. Reason for exceptional result unknown. Less severe exposure. Subject's resilience. Intentionally on Shadow's part. Requires further examination / testing. Okay. Right, nothing really down here anymore. Apart from that crate. Let's go talk to Estevez.
My brother.
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
Cool.
The clicker can fix this. But I can't use it without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he can help. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
All right.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
Cool. We have a plan. That's still all sealed
I've got
off.
it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
You're all right, Casey.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save the game first. Exploring and traveling to other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Oh, right, okay, so...
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
Right, so... End game is approaching, so I can travel to. I should be able to travel to Cauldron Lake without triggering that first. I want to go around and collect all the things that I'm missing because there's quite a few. No, don't want to look at that. Was there anything here I might have missed in terms of admin? Officer Cooper, Officer Barb, admin. Don't forget, A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, I is 9. So we gain the battle of your mind, revolution of the brain. Memory loss. Oh wait, hold on. Author L. Temp. Don't forget memory loss, revolution of the brain. So maybe I don't need to worry about these letters because they've got no numbers on them. It's just the ones with the with the numbers. But I only need 3. Experience of time and other neuroscience breakthroughs. There's got to be something that I'm overlooking, or I'm just stupid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end this episode here because I've got a new microphone and I'm curious to see how it sounds. I've tested it a bunch, but I'm still not entirely sure if I've got the settings right. So I'm going to end this here, wrap up all the side stuff I'm missing. I'll probably record it I'll record it as well, just in case anything interesting pops up that I'm missing. But we are very close to the end now, and we've got the DLC coming soon as well. So, thank you for taking the time to watch this, guys. If you liked it, like, subscribe, ding that bell. I've been Sigma later. This has been Alan Wake 2, and I'll catch you next time. Take care now.